Hey!
Welcome, hello, it's World Fringe Day. Happy World Fringe Day to you all.
Happy World Fringe Day.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and your Fringe festivals?
Who goes first?
Either, Reykjavik.
All right. Okay, Reykjavik. All right, so we are Reykjavik Fringe. My name is Nanna Gunnars.
I'm Jessica Lumanico.
I'm Sindri.
Yeah, we're the directors.
Have you just had your first Fringe?
Yes, it finished 2 days ago.
Yes.
Oh gosh, are you recovering? Are you all right?
We're doing the
alive.
aftermath. We're crunching numbers and we're contacting people and
Sleeping again.
Yeah. And how did it go? Your very first one, how did it go?
Really well. Like
Yeah.
it kind of exceeded all expectations, I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty smooth. We're like, wow, we might do this again next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good. And Lahti Fringe.
Woo, Lahti!
Tell us who you are and tell us about your festival.
Hey, hello everybody. Greetings from Lahti. We have the first Fringe coming within 7 weeks, so we are excited here. And congratulations to Reykjavik. You had a great Fringe, I heard. I couldn't make it, but our team was there participating, so congratulations. We are excited. First one ever in Finland.
Yeah.
So representing Finland in the network and very glad to be here. We actually don't know yet what to expect because we have had so much success. Our local artists are still coming in, so we are hopefully making over 100 artists within 3 weeks. So great excitement and great to be the first one in Finland.
Yeah, that's amazing. So we've probably got on this broadcast, I think we've probably got the newest Fringes of the whole broadcast.
We wanted to be scheduled in with Lahti because we're both a part of the Nordic Fringe network, and we met most of the Lahti team that came over to our festival, and it was so much fun to have people from Norway, Finland, Sweden coming over, checking out our festival and telling us what we're doing wrong.
And so tell us about the Nordic Fringe network and how has it supported you to start your festivals?
Well, I think from Lahti point of view, because we are the first one in Finland and it's not so known to the audiences, so it's been great from the network to get the support and great thanks to Adam, who's been amazing from Stockholm and given us every time support when you call. Adam gives us advice. Because we are developing the first one in here, so the network has been amazing with the collaboration, and I think it's going to be even bigger in the future years, the Nordic cooperation, and more possibilities for the artists to apply for the Nordic tours, and there's so much to do with the network.
Yeah, and how about you guys up in Reykjavik there?
Definitely.
Yeah, it was a lot of help because, like, for me, I've never been involved in a Fringe community before. So getting to meet folks from the Nordic Fringe network before we started was really great to kind of get an idea. Well, technically, all right. It overlapped a bit. But it was a great chance to kind of get an idea of what the community's like and get some pointers because, you know, we use this as a major learning experience this year. It's our first year.
We're also the first one in Iceland.
Yeah,
so.
the first time in Iceland that actually made it to complete.
Wow.
And so it's, you know, it's exciting and a lot of unknowns. So it was really great to have people like Adam from Stockholm out here telling us like, hey, you guys are doing awesome. It's going to be fine. You'll survive it. And, you know, it's going to be awesome. And next year we'll do more. And I think the three of us are going out to Stockholm and they have their Fringe. So
I just booked my flight.
Nice.
Well done. And so do you, with the kind of brand new Fringe festivals in these countries, do you feel that you're going to be able to change the cultural landscape in those countries? Or what impact do you think your Fringes are going to have on your countries?
It kind of felt like, I mean, you're kind of biased because your Facebook feed only shows you your friends.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like everyone was talking about it. And I was being told by the artist, oh, everyone's talking about it. And we did appear in pretty much all the media. We were in 10 different newspapers or magazines, and on TV and on radio, and yeah, and there were so many, like the artists we had were so amazing. Like they were so willing to help and grateful, and it just was a really humbling experience, really.
But we did create that a bit. Like it was sort of up to us to make all of that happen, because before the festival started, or say the festival preparation started,
no one knew what it was.
Yeah, we did need to educate not just the public and the media, but also some artists on what it is that we're trying to do. So I think that come next year, we'll be in a much better position because
people know what it is. Yeah, it's happened once before. Yeah,
we got the word out.
Yeah, and how about in Finland? How do you think that the Fringe will impact on the arts there?
The thing I'm waiting about the most is collaboration with the international and local artists, because I can see there's so much things. We're going to have many local artists participating. So together with the international artists, just the networking and the benefit for the region from that. But also, of course, we have had so much success with the local entrepreneurs, and shops are opening their doors to the performance, and we have street venues, and so I think it's going to be a big bang that nobody expects, because they don't know what it's all about. So I think it's about showing what we can do, and I think the strength of Fringe is that every city builds own kind of Fringe. So it comes from the local, what kind of city, what kind of artists locally are, and what kind of cooperation you have locally. So I think that's a strength, and we are going to do the Finnish Fringe Lahti style. So that's going to be what's happening within 7 weeks. So excited, very excited.
And so, where are your artists from? Are they kind of a mix, or local, international, or how have you attracted? And also, what can they expect when they arrive there?
In Lahti, we have international artists, but we're going to have a lot of local artists, because we have a lot of different art forms and different groups here locally also. So we want to give opportunity for every local artist also to participate Fringe. So that's why we are ambitiously trying to get many venues as our first year, and hopefully we succeed. So lots of local artists also.
Yeah, amazing. And what about Reykjavik?
Yeah, there was a lot of local artists, but we also had a magician coming over from Brazil and Canada.
A German clown.
They came over from the UK. We had a couple of Americans, like from the States.
Yeah, I think it was really interesting because even some of our local groups had international folks in their performance troupe. So we had a theater group here doing a show called Forget Me Nots that had Icelanders and people from the UK, and I believe they had someone on their tech team who was also from somewhere abroad.
So so it was kind of hard how are you going to say where people are from, because it was a massive mix.
We had our local Australian stand-up comedian and
an Australian stand-up comedian that came over from Australia.
They compare notes.
They became friends.
As new Fringes, what was it in you that made you think, you know what, we need a Fringe here?
I was just bored.
I think one of the best things that Nana has ever said to me was that she created her own production company and does her own things because she wants to work on arts that she likes. So that was kind of the driving force when she came to us in March and was like, I really want to do this Fringe thing because it sounds like a lot of fun. What do you think? And I was just kind of like,
when do we start?
What do you need me to do? And get it done. So it's really about driving the arts from your passions, and that's kind of where we got our legs under us. The first step was we want to do this because it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it is, but it is also a lot of hard work. And a lot of dedication. How about you, Lahti Fringe? What was it in you that made you want to start a Fringe?
I think it was discussions with the city of Lahti about the cultural groups and the talent we have here. We are a big sports event city, and but we have many cultural aspects and cultural groups also, and we discussed how we can show them all off. And then I had a possibility last year to visit Edinburgh Fringe, and I was there like, this is it. This is how we show what we have here and what we can do. So it was discussion and all this together. And then we applied for funding, got a little funding, thank you for the regional council. And we get to do this pilot, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's great. And so there was kind of nothing like it in your areas when you started these things?
We had, in Lahti, we had a Arts Saturday, local groups doing one day. So we actually build on that because our festival's in the same time that usually this Arts Saturday was last year's.
Yeah. And what about in Reykjavik?
I feel like we've got a strong Fringe community without the Fringe umbrella over it. So
yeah, definitely. And I mean, there's culture night, which is also one day of events. And there are things like there are festivals that are like just this week, Lunka is starting in the east of the country, which is very fringy without being called Fringe.
Yeah.
It was a matter of just bringing it all together under the Fringe name and saying, hey, you've got this community. Let's build it. Let's make it stronger. Let's throw the spotlight on you and
get an international artist as well.
And get in some people who are interested and happy. So
how did you support the artists when they had arrived if they didn't know the area? And how did it work with the kind of international language?
It's pretty easy because Reykjavik is such a walkable, tiny little city that when you've been here for an hour, you know where you're going.
Brilliant.
And everyone speaks English. There's a huge tourism boom happening in Iceland right now. So we get a lot of tourists walking in and seeing some of the shows. So that was never really much of an issue.
We created and make sure that it worked. We created a strong Facebook group for artists during the planning stage. So artists were on there trying to find places to stay, and a lot of them found cheap or even
to stay with other local artists. Or
exactly.
That's good. Yeah.
One of our sponsors, Summer Square, they are both a restaurant and a bar and a hotel and a hostel, and they offered all artists 30% discount of accommodation and hosted our amazing opening party.
Yeah.
So
and then just day to day, we had our one central hub, which was a theater called Travnabio. And we just told everyone, yep, this is where we are. We told everyone, come by, there's always hot coffee you can have for free, because nothing else is free in Iceland. And
we think of it as a very expensive country, so it's good to know that you have these concessions for artists and visitors.
We had a really lovely meet and greet on the first day as well. So a meet and greet, and then an opening party, and then we had a preview night. So all of these kind of like helped all the artists to get to know one another, get to know the work of one another, and also meet the Fringe network directors and organizers, which was a really good boost for a lot of them. I mean, already like one of the shows at the Reykjavik Fringe was invited to go to the Stockholm Fringe, and is going. So,
and one thing we did that I think is very important that we had, we always had food available. Well, and an army marches on its stomach and all that.
Yeah.
Thank you, fisherman.
Yes.
The way to a Fringe artist's heart is food. And Marjo, in Lahti, your festival's just about to start in a few weeks. What are you most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to the first day when it starts to happen, because I know then it's in every event it's the situation when things are starting to happen and the street venues are starting to get artists and people are checking out the program, and it's the moment when now we are going, now it is happening, and our team is waiting that anxiously. It's going to be great.
Yeah, totally.
There's no getting out of it now.
No, that's it. So have you got any, before we go, have you got any kind of parting words that you would like to tell the viewers about your Fringe festivals?
From Lahti, thank you for great support. Every Fringe has been liking our post on Facebook, and this is a great community to come in because you're a newbie, but you're welcomed everywhere you go into the Fringe family. So thanks, and thanks very much from Lahti.
Oh, you're welcome.
I was just going to say good luck, Lahti.
Yeah, good luck, Lahti. And we're rooting for you so hard.
And happy World Fringe Day to you all, celebrating the importance of Fringe artists, and you guys, the Fringe producers, making it happen from all of that side as well. So thank you very much, and happy World Fringe Day to all of you.
Happy Fringe Day.
Take care.